Hey everyone, Snowy here from Minecraftia.com. I decided to make SnowyMods channel a techie channel, and I figured this is like the best first video. Recently I had some issues with my computer, which in result ended up with a wipe, so I figured I would make a video on helping you guys keep your computer clean, but also keep things running smoothly. 3 programs will be used in this video. You can download these in a sweet little package that I'll put together for you guys. Download will be in the description. So let's get into this. Why is it good to keep your computer clean? Well, a computer that's not clean is obviously a lot slower than a clean computer, and let's really face it, games these days take a lot of resources, and you know, for a lot of users, including myself, our computer is last year's technology, so we're running short and we need to get the most out of our computer as we can. So let's start off with the most obvious, that's viruses and spyware. I like to use AVG. Now this is the paid for version. It includes internet security and is good until 2018, and I will set you guys up with this as well. So this is virus, spyware, spam, firewall. One of my favorites is link scanner. Now link scanner is pretty awesome because you can Google search and it will tell you whether the page or link that you're about to click is safe or not. As you can see, there's 4 different icons, red X's being the worst. Never enter a site with a red X. Actually, I probably wouldn't enter a site that has anything other than a check mark. So that's something to note. Also checks your emails, so before you even open that email, you'll know whether it's okay or even worth your time opening. The firewall is not the best, but it's better than nothing. But it's not overprotective where when you're trying to run an online game and it starts pushing you out or lagging you. It's the perfect firewall for gamers, if you ask me. It stops the shit that you don't need, but lets you do the stuff that you do need. So I really like AVG, internet security. So that's definitely one of my favorite things. It also has this up here. You can click scan now, update, and this protected will turn red if you're not protected or if you're out of date. And it will turn really dark red if it finds something that is currently running on your computer that is not safe for your computer. So I love having this open, although I do wish that it was on top of everything, because you can put it like down in the bottom corner, and no matter what you're doing you can always see what that looks like. Because if you have Firefox open, man, fuck if you know if you're gonna like have some virus thing that's just eating away at your computer while you're just browsing the internet. But it is great. Just wish there was a little more options on that. So next up is CCleaner. CCleaner is, I don't know, I've been using this forever and I love this. With Firefox and Internet Explorer, I'm not really sure about Google Chrome because I cannot stand that browser, but well, I can't stand Internet Explorer either, but I have used it. When you clear your cookies on those browsers, though, it doesn't actually remove everything. Now CCleaner will like just fucking wipe shit. It really does. And you can also select this down here and it will find stuff on your computer that you probably don't need. Now selecting that does take a lot longer. When you first download this, there's going to be a lot of the stuff unchecked. Just check everything except for white free space. And if you do want to make, free up some space, then check that, but it will take a little bit longer. But you check all this and make sure that everything in here is checked as well. And you just gotta click Analyze, and it will find everything that it wants to delete. As you can see, there's got some Firefox cookies, some Internet Explorer cookies. But anyway, you just click Run Cleaner. Depending on how much stuff is there, it could take a while, maybe not. I don't know if you guys saw the thing pop up over here. Basically what this does is it collects everything and then recycles it and then cleans your recycling bin. So registry. Now a lot of programs don't really go to this area because registry is kind of the dark area of the computer. But many people don't know when you install a program, it changes things in your registry, and sometimes those changes are not very good for your computer, including flash, like what enables you to watch this video. It changes things in your registry that aren't very great for it, and CCleaner finds a way around it so your stuff still works, but at the same time it keeps your registry clean, neat, organized, and smoothly running. Completing or fixing all the issues that this finds will give you a speed boost. Maybe not noticeable, but depending on how much stuff it finds, it can make a huge difference. Now, I didn't find anything, but normally you would click Fix Selected Issues. It will ask you if you want to set a restore point. I do not recommend it. You can if you want. It takes forever. So I just click No because I've been using CCleaner long enough to know that what it's doing, and I know that it's good for my computer. Next is Defragler. Now, this is a program that I found pretty recently. So far I'm pretty happy with it. It takes a lot less time than the default Windows defragger. Though I haven't used this since the wipe, so this will probably be pretty nasty. I'm not really sure. So we'll just wait for this to analyze. Alright, 34% fragmentation. That's if it's over 10, well, if it's under like 15, I guess 15 is a pretty decent number. If it's under 15%, you can just leave it. But if it's over, I'd probably recommend it. Getting up to like 50% is kind of serious. But let's really talk about fragmenting, because a lot of people don't know what it is, so they think it's just a waste of time. But fragmented files are something that you definitely want to fix. It doesn't cause any issues to your computer, but it does slow it down. Let's compare fragmented files to a book. Okay? Each file in a folder. Now the book is the folder, and the pages are the files inside of the folder. Now to you, let's just open up a Minecraft folder for a second. All of these files to you look like they're in one place, but a hard drive is a CD. It looks like a CD. I'm not going to get into that. But for instance, this file could be on the other side of the disk as this file. So imagine you have a book, but the pages are all over your house, and you know where to look for them, but you have to run all of your house to get them. That's what a fragmented file is. It's unorganized and spread out files, so your hard drive has to skip all over the place to find and collect everything for the program or file that you're trying to load. So fragmenting is very bad, so you want to defrag, which puts all the information in order and puts it into basically just all together, so it can run smoothly and a lot faster. For smaller programs such as Minecraft, which I just had open, you won't find much difference, although default Minecraft was I think it was 24% fragmented, so it really didn't make a big of a difference for me. But program like Oblivion or World of Warcraft, those were pretty seriously fragmented and made a huge difference after fragmenting them. In fact, in WoW, my frames per second jumped for like 15, which is a pretty big difference for a computer like mine, because it's generally pretty shitty frames per second for me. I think it's like my average is like 30 in WoW, and in Oblivion, I don't know, I don't really play Oblivion that much, but it was pretty great in Oblivion. So yeah, you definitely want to defrag. I'll actually probably just start this and minimize it. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to, throw out some tips and whatever. No, I'm not some sort of fanboy of Windows 7, by the way. I just wanted to throw up a wallpaper so you guys know, like, what I'm running, and to show that all of this does run on Windows 7. It also works, on anything below it. I've never used a Mac, so I can't really help you guys out. Sorry about that. But, yeah, I will see you guys later.